Forward Sioux Falls, this is their 7th campaign, and the first 6 have kind of laid the foundation.
The last campaign brought over 8,400 jobs, and the next campaign is set to increase that, which I think is one of the reasons why the unemployment rate is so low in Sioux Falls.
Forward Sioux Falls has been extremely successful. This is the 7th campaign. Our target is $15.5 million, which I'm confident that we will exceed.
We should all be really proud of Forward Sioux Falls. There's been a lot of accomplishments, and there's a lot of hard work done by a lot of leaders.
You can see the impact thus far Forward Sioux Falls has had in the community. It's that vision which continues to grow the community, grow the businesses, and attract families and those millennials to come to Sioux Falls.
We've wanted this for so long, and here it is, knocking on our door. They want to help, and we're just so excited about that.
Forward Sioux Falls has a plan, they have a vision. I've always said, plan your work and work your plan, and Forward Sioux Falls has done that.
There's an extensive plan. This wasn't just if we get the money, it will happen. There was a very extensive plan with a very good consultant at exactly targeting how we're going to recruit the right people to Sioux Falls to help with the workforce development shortage.
I think what brings people to Sioux Falls is our business climate, but what gets people to Sioux Falls is what's going on with our quality of life. In particular, I think our family-friendly atmosphere is a big piece of why people choose to stay.
There's always a need for the skilled workforce. We need that guy out there swinging a hammer, and this Forward Sioux Falls campaign is really investing a lot into the workforce, and it's driving that point home.
Me personally, I'm very excited about the workforce development, retention, planning that they're really focusing on. I know a large chunk of the funds raised are going to focus in on that.
For me, the workforce development piece is the most important thing about the 2021 campaign. It's always been a factor in all the previous campaigns, but really this go-round has been lifted up and identified as a high priority issue. And this is something that we see as a developer working with a lot of different industries, is people really need the help, and I think this means that help is on the way.
Workforce development is another key initiative, and really the most important, because if you don't have a workforce, it's really hard to grow your business. But if we have a good, solid, sustainable, retainable workforce, we'll develop them and we'll keep them in Sioux Falls, and all boats will rise.
I look forward to seeing how Foundation Park really grows that area of Sioux Falls. It's supposed to bring thousands of jobs to the community, and I think the cool thing about the jobs that Foundation Park will bring is that the average salary is quite high. So I think the quality of the people that we bring to Sioux Falls is going to be a really great thing to see.
Something like this is tremendous growth. Who would have ever imagined we'd have an area this large for companies to come and invest in our area.
But I'm also excited about the focus that they're putting on the bricks and mortar with Foundation Park and USD Discovery. I think those are 2 huge projects that are going to have a huge impact in this community.
I think over the next 5 years, and even 10 years, and 25 years, and maybe even 50 years, which is a stretch, but the dollars that are invested this year in the campaign, in the Forward Sioux Falls campaign, the $15.5 million, which again I'm confident that we will exceed, those dollars going into Foundation Park, an 820-acre parcel, where right now Slater Bar, in a partnership between the city, the state, and Sioux Falls Development Foundation, and the Chamber through Forward Sioux Falls, all of those entities are going to make that park successful.
I envision downtown booming. Hopefully Foundation Park is full and we're looking at expanding that. And I think hopefully USD Discovery Park has exceeded everyone's expectation.
This is not going to end. Forward Sioux Falls is going to continue on and get stronger and stronger every cycle. It gets better, and it's always going to morph and it's always going to improve. And we all should be really proud of that.
Thank you, Sioux Falls.
I just want to say thank you to all of the business community leaders and those who participated in Forward Sioux Falls 2021. Without your support, without your contribution, we wouldn't be here today celebrating tonight. And I just look forward to seeing what the next 5 years brings with, everything put into this plan and making it a reality. So thank you so much for your support, and thanks for all that you do for the Sioux Falls community.
Thank you, Sioux Falls.
Thank you to all the investors, because without your investment, none of this could become a reality. I would like to also say thank you to all the people that went out and asked the investors if they would invest. And I know the majority of the investors said yes. Many of them either did whatever the ask was, or some of them even exceeded the ask because they realized how important Forward Sioux Falls is to our community. And for that, I thank you.
Thank you, Sioux Falls.